What's up? Yeah, that is the wrong intro. That is the wrong intro. Hey y'all, guess what? We finally have our first sponsor of the video. You know who it is? Give it a minute. It's your boy. I am today's sponsor. In all seriousness, I don't really promote myself as much as I probably should, and that goes with this channel and like the other things I do in life. And so I'm going to take some time to actually use this platform to promote myself. I'm going to use my own channel to promote myself. Some of you guys may already know, so at least some friends that closely know me, but I have like a little mini, not really mini, it's like a self-made brand. I have my own brand. It's called DonB Productions. Basically what that is, it's like a mixture of different creative productions, things that I do. So things like filming, whether that's like for products or dance videos or classes, or I also make mixes, like I make music, I produce music. So whether it's you need a track or you need a mix for your dance team or anything, or for a video, I also do those. I'll insert something. I'll insert my SoundCloud in the description box below, just in case you want to check out some of the mixes I've worked on. You know, so you have like a sample, like a portfolio, one of those two words of like the type of mixes I make and like my background and that. And then another part of DonB Productions is choreography. I make a lot of choreography for different teams. I used to be one of the choreographers for Capo Modern. I choreograph for my own company, and I've choreographed for a non-stop dance company, my kiddos that I teach. So I choreograph for a lot of different people for a lot of different reasons. So if you would also need choreography for your team, or you want a guest choreographer, and especially in today's situation, I am more than capable of teaching over Zoom. So just DM your boy and let me know, and we can work out some business. Anyway, we're gonna get on to the video. So yeah, cool. Thanks for sponsoring today's video, Brandon. No problem, Brandon. What's up, guys? It's your boy, DonB. We are back for another video. Today, we are talking about how to stay productive. And I feel like that can be a very simple answer, and it can easily be like, oh, just like set goals and do them for the day. But for some people that's a little bit harder. For some people, they lack the motivation to actually stay productive and continue to do things throughout their day, me being one of them. So I'm just going to give you guys some tips based off my own experience of how to stay productive and what productivity really means. Yep, okay, cool, transition.
A few moments later.
So what productivity means, it just means like it's not really staying busy, but it's staying active in terms of just like you're getting things done. It means just like checking one thing off the list as you go along throughout your day. And that can literally be anything, whether it is you want to clean your room or you want to go on a walk, like things like that. That's being productive with yourself and with your tasks that you need to do. So productivity can be literally anything, even if you have only one thing to do. Like let's say like, oh, I have a project to work on for a class, and you just focus on that project the entire day. That was you being productive. Productivity does not equal to being busy. Those are two different things. I have a hiccup. Oh. So some ways to stay productive. I would recommend just making a list of things you want to get done for the day. At least for me, what I do is I use Google Notes. What is it called? Is it called Google Notes? Google Reminders? Google something with the word Google in it. I use that as a way to help me like stay on track. It sets reminders for when certain things need to be turned in on which days for like some of my classes that are like asynchronous. So that way, like, you know, because they don't have strict due dates, they just have like, here's the material, have it in it sometime in this general future. So I use those to help me stay productive, help me stay on schedule for when everything needs to be turned in. So I do recommend making a list, making a set of reminders to help remind yourself what you want to do for that specific day or time. Even if I were to relate this to my YouTube channel, like maybe I want to record on Mondays and upload on Fridays, and edit on Wednesdays. So that's me being productive on each one of those days. Like right now, currently I'm being productive with my own channel because I am now filming. That kind of makes sense? So I'd recommend making a list, jotting down some small things that you want to get done. You don't have to get everything done off that list because again, productivity is just whatever you can do, whatever you manage to do throughout your day, and just check it off by the list. An easy way to continue to stay productive once you start that list is find how you best can stay productive, whether that's you doing one whole thing, like one task on that list and then taking a break and then starting the next task, or if it's just you powering through the list and then rewarding yourself at the end is a way to help motivate you. There's different ways to get through being productive, because this is where the lack of motivation could come from, is it being too much, or you start to feel stressed because you're looking at everything as a whole, and then it starts stressing you out because you're registering you have so much to do, you have this big chunk of things to do. But again, with being productive, that literally means you can do one thing, you can do multiple. So to keep yourself motivated, I recommend either giving yourself a reward at the end, oh, let's say if you get all this stuff done, you will, I don't know, go buy yourself some ice cream and eat a whole tub of ice cream by yourself, or with other people. I don't judge. I do recommend putting those reward systems in there so that way it's not all just back to back to back work or doing things, because eventually you will get drained and you will become tired. So make sure you're not overdoing it. If that's how you work, if that's how you you need to get through your task, that's totally okay. And simply take the reward that you would put in the middle of your list and put it at the end. That way you have something to work towards and you push through everything, because you know that something will be there waiting for you at the end. Okay, so different ways I stay productive if you want to know things about my life. So I like motivation very, very easily. I have no motivation to do a lot of different things because I'm not tired. But again, finding motivation, especially in our current situation in the world, is very, very hard, especially when you only have to stay indoors. A lot of our motivation is always external, it's always outside of where we see every day, you know? So different ways I stay motivated is that I work in chunks, so I'll try to get a couple of tasks done at one time, not at the same time, but back to back. After that, I do the break system. I take a nice break. I reward myself by okay, I'm gonna go watch something on YouTube, or I'm gonna go just do something else, call a friend, things like that. And then after that, a little time period, I go back to work and I do that same system. And that works out for me because by the end of the day, I either have all of my stuff done or most of the stuff I wanted to get done is already checked off. Yeah, so for me, the reward system works very well. And again, I use the reminder system as well, so that way I know, that way I have it organized, what needs to get done on each day or at each specific time. Yeah. So you also might be asking I only have one thing to do for the day and it's only one thing and I don't feel like doing it today because it's just a waste of time, or it's out of my way, or you're just too busy. Perfectly fine. There's nothing wrong with that. Having one thing to do in a day is totally fine. That's still being productive. It may feel like you're just wasting time or you're not really doing anything compared to someone else that's doing a lot, but I mean, they could be stressed and that you could not be stressed because you only have that one thing to do, or they could just have a lot more stuff going on, but you also just have the same amount going on, but just with one task. Yeah. So even if you have one thing to do, that's still being very productive, because as long as you can get any part of that done, you're fine. What might even help is if you have a big project and it's just one thing and you're very not motivated because it just seems overwhelming, it seems too big as a whole. And instead of looking at it as this big thing, take that big thing and split it into smaller chunks. Let's say you have to draw something, you have to paint something, whatever that may be. Instead of looking at it okay, here's the final product I need, take this and pull out little pieces and be okay, today I'm gonna sketch. The next day I'm gonna draw, I'm gonna solidify the drawing, I'm gonna outline it. The next day I'm going to I don't draw. Split it into little different chunks so that way you're still being productive, but in little chunks. That way you're not getting too stressed out, because again, you don't want to turn productivity into being super busy, into being super stressed. Cool. Yes, that's all I have to say about productivity today. Let me know what you guys think. How do you guys stay productive? It's going to be the comment question of the day, so please throw your answers down in the comments below. Going back to what I was saying before in the beginning of the video, if you would like any type of photography being done, if you would like any mixes, any videos being shot, if you want any choreography as well for your team or yourself, whatever it may be, please DM me, let me know. We can always talk some business and work it out. I would love to work with any and all people. And yeah, other than that, I will catch you guys in the next video. Please like, comment, and subscribe. And let's just have a conversation in the comments down below. Let me know what you guys think. And yeah, thank y'all so much for watching. It's been your boy Don B. Peace out.